Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Iceman Guru, aka Dr. J, aka Mrs. 7 Days, aka Mr. Accountability. Back at you with another installment on the High Frequency Only channel, man. Of course, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that bell, all that good stuff. Okay? Alright, I'm excited about today's video, which typically I am, but today's topic is a good one. Okay, I don't think I've ever broached this topic before, so let's get into it. All right, subject topic for today's video: if you want commitment, you need to be committed. Okay, let me repeat that again. Subject topic for today's video: if you want commitment, you need to be committed. Okay, now I think the very fatal mistake that a lot of women go into dating with the potential of it turning into a relationship and then eventually marriage, because we always got to start with what do women want as outcomes. And most of the time, not all of the times, because we are seeing the shift in women thinking about relationships and marriage, but most women still want relationships and marriages. Okay, so those are the outcomes. So for some reason, a lot of women, and of course it's social, and of course without actually thinking about what it is that women want or need, they automatically just fall to the default. Okay, and the default position is that, when you get into a relationship, automatically commitment is just supposed to happen, okay, without any work or any communication or conversation about what that commitment look like and how women are supposed to get that commitment. Okay, so that is a very fatal flaw and fatal mistake when women come to dating. Okay, they don't understand that in order to get that commitment, they're gonna have to put in the work. Okay, they're gonna have to be committed. Okay. Now, when I say being committed, I mean being committed to being feminine. Right? How are you acting? Are you acting like a lady? Okay. How do you dress? Okay. How much makeup do you wear? How does your hair look? Do you smell good? Okay. Are you committed to a feminine nature? Because a man naturally wants a feminine woman. Okay. Are you committed to that? Are you committed to your health? And I'm not just talking about physical health. I'm also talking about emotional health. Okay. Mental health. Are you committed to making sure you have emotional intelligence? Or are you just popping off all kind of any times? Okay. Showing you're masculine. Okay. Or is your mind right? Okay. Have you seek therapy if you need it? Okay. Are you talking with your pastor? Are you talking with your parents? Okay. Everybody needs someone that they can confide in. Do you have a best friend? Are you talking with somebody? Okay. How do you do when it comes to conflict resolution, problem solving? Okay. And then, of course, there's the physical part. Are you working out consistently? Okay. Because if you want a commitment, then a man's going to want to be committed to someone who actually take their health seriously. All right. Because if you're not taking it seriously, that means that any issues that go on with you physically is going to automatically be on him. Why would he want to be committed to that when you're not committed to making sure that you're healthy? All right. So are you committed to being feminine? Are you committed to being healthy emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally? Okay. Are you committed to his leadership, which a lot of times we call it being submissive? Are you committed to his leadership? Because you say you want a commitment, right? That's the goal. You want that man to be with you, to be loyal to you. Okay. But what work are you putting in order to get that commitment? So are you following his lead? Because let's be real. I heard this morning on the radio and I almost blew a gasket. Okay. So it's this woman that said that well, should she be cooking and cleaning? And therefore, and the people on the radio just scoffed at her like, well, that's just not just a woman play. But guess what? No one says nothing about going to get that man to change the tire. No one says nothing about going to get that man to cut grass. We're not saying nothing about those roles, but now all of a sudden, cooking and cleaning wishy-washy when it comes to female role. We got to get a grip on this, man. Okay? So, are you committed to your role and what you need to do in order to get a commitment from him? Because let's be real. Women control access to relationships, women control access to sex. Men control access to relationship and marriage. So, in order to get what you want from me, are you committed to doing the things that I need you to do? Or the type of person I need you to be in order to commit to you? So I think a lot of times that get lost in the shuffle when it comes to relationships. Okay. Women say they want honesty, commitment, and loyalty, and they want this and they want that. Well, are you working hard to get that though? Or you just automatically think because you bring sex to the table that he just supposed to give you the world? Because what often get left out of this standard list or this expectations that are supposed to be coming from a man is, well, what is expected from a woman? What should a woman already be doing? Okay. What should she already be? Because a lot of time we make the mistake is marriage or getting in relationships off of potential. I know I've made that mistake before. What you think somebody is going to be. So you go along with it. And then it turns out to not work out. So we have to vet. Okay. We got to do our due diligence. And, I know it's other people that are proponent for, well, it shouldn't take you long to get married, between 1 and 2 years. I think it'll take you long as it needs to take you. Because, time is a little fishy when it comes to that. Because some people 3, 4, 5 years down the road, and you're like, whoa, okay. Yeah. Either they have finally uncovered who they really are, or they have evolved to be something totally different than what I know. Regardless of the case, the outcome is still the same. Okay. But we still need to do our due diligence. We need to vet people. We need to understand what people are about. Because we can talk this alpha stuff all day long. We can talk this protector, provider stuff all day long. But at the end of the day, what kind of outcomes are people giving? Because money tends to mask a lot of the bullshit that goes on. Let's just be real with people. Money tend to mask it. Oh, you got money? You can do this? You can take me this place? But yeah, what type of person are they though? So if you want a commitment, ladies, and I'm focused on the ladies because that's typically one of the first things that women would say, whether it's on dating profiles or within the first couple of conversations. Yeah, I'm looking for a commitment. I'm looking for a relationship and marriage. I don't want to waste my time. Well, ladies, you're wasting your time if you're not who you're supposed to be for him. Because if you want a relationship and marriage, you're going to have to prove to him that you're worthy of that. Does it make sense? This is where I think a lot of women fall short when it comes to dating. Okay. They just know what they want. But the question is, do you know who you are currently? And do you know what you need to improve and work on? Because you can't get the outcome or what you want unless you actually bring some value towards that man. It's only fair. But too long, we've allowed women to just do nothing and bring nothing. Just be a sexual toy and a sexual object for us to look at and fantasize about. We've done this too long, okay? Now stuff is starting to hit in the fan now. And ladies, you got to listen to this, okay? There's correlations to what is going on now with a lot of women not getting the relationships and marriages they want versus not being fit, not being feminine, not being submissive. All these variables correlate to each other. It's not just one factor. And for the man that has his pick of the litter and is making this amount of money, certain amount of height, looks a certain way, do you blame him? Especially if a lot of you are going to be as superficial as you are, do you blame him for having this pick and not wanting to settle down? So those are things that we need to look at. But if you want a commitment, you have to be committed. You have to be committed to improving yourself, being a better you. Then you can come to the table and say, hey, this is what I got to offer. You know what I mean? All right, man, that's today's video. I hope you appreciate the content, man. Let's get our subscribers up, man. Once we get our subscribers up to a certain number, then we'll start going live, man. Start taking callers and all that good stuff, okay? But we got to get them subs up, all right? Hey, as always, I am you, you are me, love, always love, eternal, and we out this thing. Peace.